Hi, hello, and welcome back to Moment of Growth and Transformation with your darling host, Tosin Opeoluwa. In this short video today, I'm just going to be teaching you how to actually start properly. A lot of people have been asking, oh, you've been saying we should start, and now we are ready to start, but we don't even know where to start from. This is how to start. For example, if you're someone who have been through something, or if you're someone who is skilled at something, because two ways by which you can actually impact people is by your experience or your skill, gift, and talent. And remember, what we are building here is more of impact. So we are building impact from the space of what we used to be, where we are now, and where we are looking towards. So say, for example, you want to start teaching people about transformation in the area of parenting. So you are going to start from what the problem used to be. Say, for example, your children, you find it difficult to cook dinner. Right now, because you find it hard to cook dinner, the children go to bed hungry. And so the following morning, they wake up wanting to eat earlier, whereas you're not going to wake up earlier. Now, you found a breakthrough. You see the problem. So, what was the problem? You couldn't cook dinner, right? Now, what was the result of that problem? The children might be malnourished, right? You are stressing yourself one way or the other. It could impact your relationship with the children. It could impact your relationship with your spouse as well. That's the problem it was creating. Now you sat down and you think about the solution. Maybe one of the solution is for you to start sleeping earlier. Maybe one of the solution was that you start preparing the meal for dinner, a 1 week meal for dinner if you are living in a country where you can preserve food. Now, you have been able to provide the solution. So in the process, you were documenting. And that's one of the things I always encourage us to do. Journaling. When you journal, you are able to document your journey from what was happening to you to where you are and where you are going. So once you find the results, you are going to sit down and document it. What was the problem? What was the consequence of that problem? And how did I solve that problem? Now, the space of you teaching people will be how they can also solve that kind of problem. Now, that means you have a targeted audience. So the audience you will be looking for are the people who have been through what you have been through. And where can you find those people? Facebook groups. That's where you find mothers who are going through the same thing that you're going through on Facebook groups. So you go out there, start contributing to such group. That's the cheapest way. Start contributing to such group. At some point, they could make you an admin. At some point, you might speak with the admin of that group and tell them fairly what you do and how you can actually help that community. Once you do that, you're building trust. But if you have enough cash, remember I told us the last time that we can actually save some money so that we can use it in advertisements. So that way you can actually create your own Facebook page. Once you create the Facebook page, you start promoting it. I think I've created a video on how you can create your own Facebook page. One of the things that have made it easier right now is you can actually go to ChatGPT and ask that question. And it will give you an example of how to write your bio, what to put there, the color to use, depending on what you actually want to teach. And once you set that, start showing up. You don't have to go there every day. For some of us, someone like me, what I teach, I enjoy teaching, is fun for me. It's a space of expression. Whether I get paid or not paid, I teach because I enjoy teaching. I enjoy giving out knowledge. And God has blessed me with opportunity to acquire knowledge. I'm a resource person. So if I don't give those knowledge out, what do I use them for? That's why I always like to teach. Now, Once you do that, you know what? You are in business. Because why? You can actually keep teaching for free once in a week. Then at some point, you package that into a small book. And making book now is very easy. Just go to Google Doc, create something simple, text in Google Doc. If you cannot type, you can even record. You can do voice recording in your Google. And then once you do that, you can start copying it. Go to canva.com. Everybody knows Canva. Go to canva.com. But I'm not assuming there's a video on this channel where I talked about Canva. So go to Canva, look for ebook templates, start pasting what you've written into the templates. And once you finish doing that, package it. You can sell it for as low as $1. For most people in Nigeria, they use seller.com. I haven't used that platform because when I tried it, maybe to be able to reach out to Nigerian audience, it doesn't work for me. But then if you are here, you can actually use Hostinger. Hostinger is a web hosting platform where you can actually create your own website and create your own store. I think I've created a video on how you can actually start on Hostinger. If you haven't, there are several videos out there where you can actually learn how to start. And once you have your store, you are ready for business. Just keep doing your best, keep showing up. And one of the things that will encourage you, I see people, dash out of their job easily. For someone like me, I'm a medical social worker. If I switch into therapy, full therapy tomorrow, remember, if you've been following me for a while, you know that for me, being a social worker is a ministry for me and is part of my purpose. So that's what I would do for the rest of my life till my 90, till my 100. That is what I will be doing. So for me, I don't have to leave my job. I don't have to leave what I do. I might not be seeing people at some point in my life again, but I will continue to teach like this. I'll continue to minister to people all across the globe. So, what is that thing that you're doing right now that you are having a consistent income from? Do not resign your job simply because you want to start your own. If you're going to resign your job, you must have grown your income and your impact, not only income. Sometimes income can actually frustrate you, but impact will bring that joy that you need. It is joy in entrepreneurship that moves you forward, that helps you to forge ahead, not necessarily the income. If you're having an income and your life is as if you're in the prison, you won't be able to forge ahead. So stay in your job or your whatever you are doing for another person that is bringing you consistent income. I know a nurse on YouTube who was making $500,000 per year on YouTube. And then she's also a nurse practitioner and she's making about half of that money on her job. And she said she doesn't want to leave her job. And the funny reason, the reason was very funny. She said because she loves the idea of having health insurance, of which she can actually get by herself. But for some people, they just enjoy it. And I don't blame her. YouTube is not something that you should depend on 100% because what if something happened to the platform tomorrow and the platform does not exist anymore? And that's why building email list is very, very essential. And speaking of building email list, I have the link. It always comes with my videos where you can actually sign up to learn how you can actually structure your business, the space of earning from your idea. I started earning online 13 years ago when I had my baby. My baby was still little and I was contributing to a particular Facebook page on marriage and relationship. And I was earning money from doing that. So I have been doing this for a while. Then I've been blogging for a while and I've been getting my Google AdSense for as far back as 8 years ago. So you can do it. It's doable, but we have to put it together and be sure that is what you're supposed to do. And that is what you should be doing. And that will help you. I hope you now know how you can actually start. Remember, what was the problem? What was the consequence of that problem? How did you solve that problem? And how do you want to put it together to help another person solve that problem? One, do you want to coach them? Two, do you want to create email newsletters, small books, ebooks, book, videos, coaching, course? How do you want to pass that message? Where are those people? And how do you intend to market that content? With those, if you are able to understand that and put it together, trust me, you have a business. God bless you. I hope this helped one Christian woman out there who is getting ready to launch into business, who is tired of sitting down at home, who is tired of going to work that they don't like. Here is the opportunity for you. You can sign up with us for a group coaching, and we will be willing to help you and put you through. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed week. Bye bye.